lot of people questioning this, of course. The Vatican document states that LGBT individuals are some of the Catholics most in need of God's blessing. This statement reads, quote, even when a person's relationship with God is clouded by sin, he can always ask for a blessing, stretching out his hand to God. What do you say to folks out there that are wondering why the Pope, made this move?
It is terribly confusing, and I wish that those who are issuing these documents would not be so naive or think that we're so naive as to think that this doesn't confuse the faithful who are sacrificing every day to live out their faith. As is said in political campaigns and PR campaigns, if you find yourself explaining, you're losing. So we don't need, some elite group of theologians to tell us, oh, well, this is not really approving, same-sex relationships. It's like, come on. If these individuals want a blessing, then come to the priest as an individual. But as soon as you make this whole big splash, oh, they can come and get a blessing as a couple, what do you think people are going to think? I mean, this doesn't it's not rocket science, and it's not theology either. The church's teaching cannot be presented in a way that makes people filled with question marks. The church's teaching has to be clear, and it has to leave exclamation points in a person's mind and heart. It's like, yeah, of course we know God made marriage one man and one woman. That's it. And Jen, this does just the opposite.
And Father, we had a guest on the show yesterday who basically said this Pope has gone woke, and it's not the first we've seen a more liberal, if you will, stance on certain issues. And obviously, a lot of people asking questions. And you look at the numbers of people that have even left the church in recent years, leaving the Catholic Church, maybe going to a non-denominational church, maybe avoiding religion altogether. Is this a reflection from the top down, the Pope stance, or is this perhaps Catholics that are changing? Where do you think this is coming from, this move more toward the left?
Well, I can speak from experience that we have people at the Vatican who are acting on their own, I think in league with some of the woke left influencers in the United States and other countries that do not reflect the grassroots level. I mean, my own movement, we have the pro-life movement, very, very hurt by some of the things he's done and said, including in kicking me out of the priesthood, is like for no good reason. And the point of the matter is this, that the Pope cannot change church teaching. And so I would appeal to those out there who are practicing their Catholic faith, are confused about this. I say, look, it's okay to be confused about something that the Pope says or does. You never have to be confused about what the faith says. And don't let the Pope steal from you what you believe and what you hold dear, which is you're holding on to the Catholic faith as it's been handed down to us for 2,000 years. Popes change. The doctrine will not change.
Very interesting. Father Frank Pavone, I'm so glad to have you here today. Thank you, sir.